I might even put a shirt on for the occasion. Very busy. Hey, how should I put it? More than a full-time job. But if you're literally by yourself, tackling all manner of repairs at the end of the day. Because let's face it, whether it's psychology or your, how do they call it? We got mental health, physical health, right? Um, should we really go there? Social health? I think that's part of your psychology, right? Like, hey, some people uh, are happy, as a get by, get along with less. Yeah, this is something that I feel genuinely needs to be addressed when it comes to the pro amateurs within the world of psychology. I mean, the likes of Professor Sam Bachman, um, many others that, take it seriously. They don't really just do it for money, all right? I'm sure if somehow uh, Professor Sam Wagner would, well, I don't know, be made redundant out of his professional positions. And I really don't wish that because he seems to know what he's doing. So he brings a lot of value to all these, excuse my empty vessels out there. And even that in of itself is part of mental health, right? I mean, not taken to a hardcore extreme where you genuinely don't care about anyone else, even if they do prove that they have some care about you. And isn't that one of the biggest challenges of today? Being able to weigh out or catch out or see these games never end. That's why you're better off getting lost in all manner of. Yeah, look at that. Who am I in bed with? Technology, eh? But it's not quite. So this is just going to be a bit of a rant and update, as it be. Not quite what quote unquote big tech would like me to do, right? How annoying. Everything has to be connected to the internet, you know? I mean, does it really take high IQ to just take a bit of a step back and like, man, like I really like my computer. Even this phone here is all right, but I'm telling you, I was just lazy not to go and connect my webcam. I even got another cam, right? That the best cameras that I have are to record emergencies and where attorney work type of deal might have to be applied because the people that genuinely have issues, yeah, because if you have a little bit of issues, you're gonna know about it. You talk about it, you see it, you care about it. The people that genuinely have issues. And I can say this from first hand because when I was about 15 years old, yeah, I didn't quite have a grasp I mean, it's also from a knowledge standpoint, but I think it's safe to say that most young people are prone to bad mental health or are going through and getting quote unquote red pilled through not only what having somewhat of a healthy psychology, right? Like, I mean, what is this healthy? Are you functional, right? At the end of the day, they don't call it personality disorder or dysfunction for nothing. You know, what can you not perform on? Yeah. And then what is your codependency level? And I'm not talking chemical. That is quite obvious, right? And hey, if you can go more than a couple of days without a specific, the substance that is your all in all or whatever, there is some satisfactory performance, right? Then, if you want to take it further, can you substitute one pleasure for another? Perform on that. I mean, hey, higher than that, I don't know. You better talk to Professor Sam Wagner and I don't know others that really like to scrutinize these things, right? But yeah, I think the biggest takeaway out of a lot of young people growing up, whether it's because of psychology and or just general knowledge, you could also call it sociology or all manner of things like this. Pardon me. As a matter of fact, I am indulging in what has turned out to be some very good wine, even though it's not special. It has been airing out. It's amazing the difference that it makes. Basically, a big takeaway that, other than I believe, what is it? That the shady personality types, the triads and all of that. And I'm not talking about the specific mafia. I'm talking about the three bad personality traits that some people have. Takes quite a while, not to master, but at least to get a grasp on what it is to navigate this life, our world, society, once you learn about these people and how much more you have to gain in terms of interior value, if you like, peace of mind, right? Happiness, if you like. Knowing that you will be able to keep performing and moving forward, even though life gets harder, because that's a fact of life. Yeah, or if you're lucky, if you're lucky, time seems to disappear. You just live your life. You're not getting older. Your health, your body, you are not getting worse. Of course, at some point, you start to notice. But you're not going to get depressed. You're almost, if you're healthy, you're almost even like that. Because it's part of life. Well, of course, people that have genuine issues. They have taken they on their seventh holiday or whatever. For normal people, it'd be a burden. It'd be a burden. On their second or third holiday, they'd be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Just want to sit on the couch and have some food and get with my woman. But hey, the nightmare they want to stay away from is being criticized, being forced in a position where you're being criticized by people like that. They haven't even figured out how to have some base level happiness themselves, having all these extra opportunities and all this sort of stuff. But there they are, spying on you, or the likes of that sort of stuff. So of course, a lot of people stop having children, so on and so forth, because at the end of the day, even Mother Teresa said it. You are number one. You have to have you got to be able to meet your needs first. A lot of chicks, didn't say woman, I said chicks, because obviously they haven't matured or whatever the issue is. I hope they become women. Struggle with this. Oh, you're not making me happy. La, 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 la. If anything, to perform on that sort of thing, maybe it's like, I don't like how you're performing, or you are underperforming, or you are lacking in this, that, and the other. You can't, but some of the things that have happened and continue happening. Why am I building these computers? Other than potentially making a sale, I'm sure other people need working computers. Very valuable to have some computers even just sitting there, knowing that when they need to perform, they will perform. Offline, of course, as it turns out, they run on very similar voltage. Yeah, it is direct current to what the cars, the vehicles, the automobiles produce the alternator. 12 volt DC. I hope I'll end up using my devices without, how should I put it, not an emergency need, but it's good to know that they're there. And that's the same. Very hot over here. It is summer, and to be honest, the level of humidity is what puts that edge. Not to mention that around these ways, well, about 18 to 23 degrees is where summer really is at. So enjoy the weather over here, especially when it comes to, I don't know, health, the health even of technology. Seems to be a particular temperature range that not only people but machines too seem to last longer, perform better. So, yeah, I think I've taken up the space, with my factions and the what must be absolute depressive, uninteresting, annoying, and obnoxiously crazy, right? Rants that I have and what I think, and it is what it is. I say, hey, let's embrace, a whole bunch of this bullshit. Uh, why fight it? Because eventually they will choke on their own bullshit. Yeah, they're desperate for money and all of this when they've got plenty of money. They're desperate for land, desperate for time, desperate for it. Give it, give it, give it, give it. Because sooner or later, they're going to realize that they actually got an issue of their own. Yeah. They constantly shift the blame on someone else. The likes of myself and many others, but unfortunately, they don't have the ability to express themselves. I'm sure there's others that express themselves even better, right? Uh, with the bullshit. I'm not gonna. Oh, I'm a victim. But that is bloody stupid, as some people say. Uh, when things would be much better, but there's not much other than things like this, which are pretty much insignificant. While the crown jewels and the wagons of gold and the by now billions and billions of men and women, people that never got to be genuinely dead, while they try to label me and other people that can perform well, that are dead. Go have a corona. Take it easy.